Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now, here's Halliburton. Smith outside. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton, using that agility to make a statement.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to protect.
And Smith with the stuff.
And although 6'10", Smith possesses incredible agility. He is going to be a terror on the attack.
A different look for New York. Pass to Kuzma. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Halliburton, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Smith outside. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Parrish. 6 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Tries to hit him. That's tipped. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game.
And Sigma's asked to do a lot at the defensive end. And you can see the effort he puts in right there. Even when he draws the toughest assignments, he never backs down.
Brown's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Smith outside. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 8 points for him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Oh, the jam by Halliburton!
And how about the young man showing his bounce? Halliburton campaigning for the dunk contest with that one.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Chamberlain a screen. Halliburton right side. It's rebounded by Curry.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Brown. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Halliburton outside. Cans it from downtown. Halliburton's got 7.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. New York trails by 8. Picked by Griffin. To the inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Always a smart move to put Griffin in the pick and roll as the screener. He is tough to stop.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's just a good-looking jumper from distance there.
And the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Screen by Parrish. And it's Halliburton penetrating.
That is how you finish.
New York trails by 12. Here's Bridges. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Halliburton with it. He's got 12. Over to the wing. Here's Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Halliburton. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Screen by Parrish. Bounce pass, Halliburton. And it's Parrish missing. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 10. Brunson on the move. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
.131 left in the first half of basketball. Kuzma can't get it to go. Outside Leonard. New York moving it around. Oh, Brunson good from range. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a new group in for the Knicks. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Towns, the screen. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Towns with the steal. Tipped away. Stolen by Brunson. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Pierce, wide open, he fires. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Sigma, out to Brunson. No good from outside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
12 seconds left in the second quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And he makes both free throws.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And here's Brunson outside. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. New York trails by 6. Here's Curry. Here's with a rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Halliburton outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Curry from 3.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Outside, Pierce. Jacks up a 3. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The putback outside for Curry. Lock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
New York needs to get off a shot. Sigma. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Halliburton. He's got 15. Chamberlain a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the jam by Halliburton!
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Curry can't get it to go. There's a minute 47 left in the third. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Teams changing it up here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
From deep, Brunson. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
To the paint. Pass to Pierce. And it's Pierce with the jam!
With plenty of power behind that play, he didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
Brunson draws the double. From deep. Rebound by Smith.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Robertson.
And you know with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Bridges left side. Over Pierce. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Pierce bangs home the trifecta. Pierce has got 7.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate.
Bridges. And he gets the bucket.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Pierce. Just 3 on the clock. And Bridges with the block. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Robertson. Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Bridges for 3.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
And here is Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
An inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 3. Takes the 13-footer. Yeah, count it.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Now, here is Smith. Bridges with the rebound. Now Brunson. Brunson draws the double. Bridges outside. Shoot from 12. The shot misses. .135 left to play in the final quarter. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Bridges double team. Here's Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Here's Leonard. Outside, Brunson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
They trail by 18. Brown. Oh, look at that.
Jaylen Brown.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robertson with it. They set the pick. Unbelievable 360 slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Assistant, Oscar Robertson.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Missed on the 3.
Oscar Robertson.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition, but the hometown.
42. Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please get home safely.